We're learning more about the next steps after one of the candidates running for Itasca County Commissioner died. Michael Burl Ives passed away in September. He was 57 years old and had already been serving as the county's District 4 Commissioner at the time of his death. He was also a local businessman. Since he was seeking re-election, Ives will still appear on the November ballot. His challenger is Brian Oftley. If Ives ends up earning more votes next month, though, that would trigger a special election. As for when exactly that election would be, county leaders say it would depend on how many candidates end up wanting to run.